The Wild. The Weaver. And the Worm. 3 primal forces from which the world, Gaia, springs. The Wild is creation, formless and abundant. The Weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The Worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the Earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the Wild.
All right. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
So, how do we go about this, Rodko? Who does what?
Ludmilla knows the location, so she will take point. She'll infiltrate the site and connect Ava to their network, giving her access to their system.
Once I'm hooked up, I'll only need a few minutes.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Call. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers too.
She's just a teenager, Call. We were young once too, remember? Take care of her while I'm out. I love you. See you soon.
Indran. One of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Indran scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning. Ava did an impressive job installing all this. I'll have to thank her for this later. Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rotko with your eyes closed. Just give it time. Besides, you installed all of this on your own. Have faith in your abilities.
I know, but... Thanks. A little pep talk never hurts. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet. I'm just heading her way. Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
We're not on vacation, Adie. We're here for Gaia, for the cairn, and you're here to learn how we do things.
I know, but couldn't I have learned how we do things back at Tarker's Mill? It's not like you've got me helping out with the mission or anything.
Try connecting with the spirits. Feel their presence around you. The pain Endron's causing them. That connection makes you a Garu.
I'm trying. Believe me, but I just can't.
Don't worry. It's always harder before your first change. And if the change never comes, if you're human, like your mother, that's fine. She may not feel the spirits, but she's the finest infiltrator we have.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could've. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. Everything will be all right, don't worry. Try to focus on the spirits. We'll be leaving this place soon.
Shit.
Cahal, wake up! We're gonna need you. A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence has shaken things up.
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including the one Ludmilla's in. They still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off-site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts. I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract them for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
Idea what could have caused it?
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Hello? Hostile shit! Any idea what could have caused it?
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now. Nearly at the passageway leading into it. Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck! Rodko.
I heard. No more sneaking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Rafik.
I'm done fucking around.
We need more help. Call? I've hacked into their system. Now, stay low. I can see they've got
Sniper's in the next room.
Milla.
Call. Tell 80.
No! Please, no!
No. Ludmilla! It's me, Cahal. Listen to me! Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal! That's Rafik! Stop it! No! What have I done? Rafik! There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey! What the...
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go. Five years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endron killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endron is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rotko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Tarker's Mill in 5 years.
Cahal, we're here. You're up.
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gotten quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endron, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endron. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
All right. I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
I'm fine. Come on, I've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Does it? This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay. That does it. This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our inventory checks for next month. That does it. This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our inventory checks for next month.
I'm inside.
Good. Try to keep a low profile, would you?
Endron reached out to me, you know. They're hiring and the pay's pretty good.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda Mankind. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
announcement about their new biofuel? They say they're going green by the end of the year.
The only thing green about that fuel is the label. It's the same shit with new branding.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Huh?
Loose wolf on the premise!
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Dusk, you're up.
On it. Once I've got their attention, you go find what we came for and slap on this fancy new delivery label. Got it?
Hey, you in the truck. What are you doing here?
I'm just here for a pickup, man.
Pickup? What are you talking about? There's no pickup on the schedule.
Well, check it again. I gotta be on there. You really think I drive all the way?
Think I might.
According to the intel we received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here. All right, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
Then it's us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait. I smell something. Give me a minute to check it out. I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garou. Dusk. They're shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Change plans?
Change of plans. I need to find out who's buying these bullets and why. Buy me some more time.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say. The client is king, especially when the client's name is Endron.
Shipment's loaded. How are things on your end?
Shouldn't be much longer.
Ammunition 1 week ago. 1 week. Endron doesn't like waiting.
Or paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endron is paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Oh, I understand that you've just been attacked and you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our ammunition to do that. And we've got that ammunition right downstairs, ready and waiting to go as soon as you've paid us. Sorry, Major, but business is business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's Mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear about this.
Tarker's Mill. Hey! You and I need to talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in? Now, die!
Bollocks! Security! Alert!
Additional unit right now! Send back up again!
Tarker's Mill. My old cairn. Adana. I have to go back. Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Go? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head. Get the fuck back here already.
Sorry, but I didn't have a choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
The alarm went off in the boss's office, but I'm not getting any response from that sector. Take your positions, people. Maximum alert until the situation's clear. Heads up, people! We've got a killer in our mix!
Additional men needed, right now! We need more!
So much for this stuff.
Salut Jericho, ça va et toi, vieux? Ouais, j'ai acheté, j'ai trouvé pas cher, trop cher. Je voulais voir ce qu'il donnait. Je voulais voir un peu à quoi ça ressemblait. Ah, tu veux que je te dise? T'as pas tout aimé. Bah ouais, mais après c'est pas parce que toi tu trouves bien que moi je vais aimer, tu vois. Après voilà, je me suis pris ce petit jeu, ça me tentait de le faire.
Intruders! We have a security!
pas là vraiment. C'est un petit jeu, c'est ça, ça va t'énerver. Il est mort. Un truc à déverrouiller. On va faire atterrir là. Notre passage quelque part. Juste pour contourner sur le bascule. Je les ai cognés. Comment je fais pour...
Got an intruder.
Allez, fumier. Il avait tout le temps en colère.
We need reinforcements. We're under attack.
Dispatch of
additional men needed right now.
jeu comme ça sur PS2. Oh, ouais, apparemment c'est une vieille licence. Bon après il était beaucoup critiqué ce jeu-là, j'ai vu. Il est pas très long à faire apparemment. Ouais, c'est un beat'em all comme ils disent un peu. Casse un peu tout quoi.
Where are we headed?
Tarker's Mill.
Là ça fait un peu plus un jeu de PS3 je dirais. J'ai pensé un peu au jeu PS3. Ouais, c'est ce que tu m'avais dit. Après je l'ai pas vu encore, hein. Pas trop en parler. Je l'ai pas vu encore. Je sais pas s'il est sorti encore en Blu-ray DVD. Dans des groupes, et pas beaucoup de gens le kiffent. Ouais, après, je peux pas te dire, tu sais, des fois, la vie des gens, faut que je le mate. Faut que je le mate. Je l'ai pas maté, je l'ai pas encore, Predator. Du coup, je peux pas trop t'en parler, vieux, à part la bande-annonce que j'ai vue. Puis ouais, apparemment, toi, tu dis qu'il y en a qui t'aiment pas. Mais bon, je préfère voir un coup de mes yeux, quoi. Pour me faire mon avis à moi. T'as vu les jeux avec les extraterrestres? Ouais, ça a l'air sympa, ça. Je pense un peu X-Files et tout. À voir, quoi.
We're too late. Engine is already here.
What do we do?
Stop the truck.
What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go! Move!
Ouais, l'ancienne, c'est ça que j'aime. Ah, c'est le disque dur qui est mort, s'il te plaît. Ah, ça change, je crois, le disque dur de play. Ouais, je crois que ça change. Le disque dur.
Right.
Rodko.
You'll regret that. Clever boy.
Ouais, faut essayer. Après, si t'es calé en PC ou en ordi, des fois tu peux récupérer les données sur le disque dur HF. Ça dépend comment il est niqué, quoi.
Fucking silver. Tell me, where's Adana? Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
How are your wounds?
riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
I heard that the cairn was going to be attacked. I was afraid for you. For Adana.
And how did you hear that?
I overheard Endrin
Ah,
talking
c'est
about
pas
it
trop
on my
une
last
d'occasion,
trip.
une petite.
I may have left
Parce que
Tarker's
ça vaut
Mill,
une
but I never
pescade
turned my
d'occasion.
back on it. I couldn't just abandon you.
You found it easy enough 5 years ago. Your cairn and your daughter have always needed you. I tried to tell you that.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Indran site in the Pacific Northwest. Best option available to us after the failure of our last mission.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Indran bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endrin's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time.
J'en ai 50
It's
€ à
only a
peine pour être
temporary
sûr.
victory. They might return at any moment.
Ah bon, ça va, ouais, 50 balles.
Just keeps recruiting
va.
soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back?
Ça
No.
va. C'est trop cher.
Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get there? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then we'll talk about the mine.
Non, ouais. On voit qu'on va là, la UFC en France. Les potes, ça va être du lourd. Ouais, après, je suis pas trop UFC, mais quand t'aimes bien, ouais, ça peut être un bon truc.
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like
UFC,
that?
UFC.
You should know me better than that by now.
Je crois qu'ils nous ont
Besides,
donné un
looks like you need all the help you can get. And I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
This isn't your fight.
Yeah, well, I think that's for me to decide.
Ah ouais?
Well, if you really want to...
Ah, je suis pas trop...
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the Weatherstormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
Yes. Bon gamin. Ok. Moi, je connais pas, lui.
Magnus didn't even know how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your
Du coup, ça va sortir le barbecue à roulette.
The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might.
Tracté derrière la Clio, il manque le pare-choc avec le barbelé enroulé sur le toit.
He is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Ah, Adana. A dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety, then? She, too, is fighting for Gaia, in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ifen.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities. One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
Leandra? But she was pregnant.
We knew it too. Fuckers laughed about it.
I went to see Fen. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rodko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given in to rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching this stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. That should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives and go. Good luck, Cahal.
I'll make good
Dusk, my friend. I owe you.
My son. They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife yet?
She's gone.
This is only a few months old.
They shot her.
Go, Fiona Warrior, and survive.
Your eyes open. If any of those assholes show themselves, just fire. Do not hesitate.
They're currently recruiting at their training center.
Then, perhaps I need to enlist.
Shit. We have a security breach.
Take him down!
These people were ready to sell themselves to Endrin and the Worm. Death is a blessing.
You should see a command post overlooking the waiting room. You'll have a computer inside and a service door leading into the mine. That computer will allow you to open the service door and cut communications with the lower floor. The people in the trading center will have no idea what's going on just above their heads.
Recruits. I'll go see what's happening.
Anybody but
Take it! We gotta hop! I'm in the mine. The propane tank's at the center of the site. There should be a service door that leads there.
Major Grainer's offering a bonus for anyone who brings back one of their leaders.
Everybody there?
Welcome, soldier, to Endron's training center. You are about to undergo a state-of-the-art training
I see the tank.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
They're injecting something into their recruits.
We're aware. Endron's soldiers reek of the worm. We've been trying for weeks to figure out just what's in that serum of theirs.
How long will it be before our latest batch of recruits is trained?
2 months for most of them.
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
We think so, but we can't prove it yet. That's one of the things Ava and Adana are investigating.
There's silver here. Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
You must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
Alert. All personnel. The security of this installation has been compromised. This site is under lockdown. Effective immediately.
I hate exos. I made it to the propane tank, but there's a soldier guarding it. He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or another, you're gonna have to deal with him.
Security's detected an intruder, but he's not...
To set the explosives. There we go. The explosives are in place.
Time for you to get out of there.
Ok, ça roule, bonne sieste, vieux.
Snipers, take your posts. The rest of you... Looks like we're finally getting some action.
This is about those big bastards.
You should see air vents fans running along the top of the walls in some rooms. When the ventilation system isn't running, those ducts will lead you straight outside.
Search the warehouse.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower...
I'm almost at the control room.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
The ventilation system's down.
Your path is clear. Maeva's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hidana. Nobody here. But her computer's on. Old notes from Ava, before she created Lambda Mankind. My Irish brethren. But that was a lifetime ago.
Cahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Endrin.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, I always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Hidana.
Cahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Hidana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I'm sorry, Hidana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death, but dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
Maybe you're right. I didn't think about how it might hurt you. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endrin just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endrin apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endron during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endron down. We sink them from the inside.
Sink Endron from the inside? And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
The Earthblood Protocol. Any idea what that's about?
Not yet. But that can wait until after we figure out what this mystery molecule actually is. Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
How you doing, big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
That's between me and Adana. I wasn't expecting her to welcome me back with open arms, but... still.
If you ever want to talk about it, you know where to find me.
We'll see. Thanks. Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab, but surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
What about your Lambda Mankind? I feel like they'd be distraction enough.
That's not happening. If we staged a full-on attack, they'd lock down the whole site, lab servers included. This is a job for a scalpel, not a chainsaw. Gotta keep our operation lean.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step one. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras, all of which are powered by the dam Endron acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Gahal. It's good to have you back. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all the time you need.
So, any news on the group that was supposed to launch the attack?
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements. It's obviously a front.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and Tank Girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Endron's network.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla, I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
Hey, Cahal, right?
You must be Declan. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't know about that. I hear you've got the relays I need to install at the dam.
Yeah, I got them right here. Need anything else?
I should be good.
Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. We've identified a key player working at the dam. We think she's got important information on whatever Endron's up to in Nevada. Her name's Victoria Vokes. We need you to question her. Get whatever info out of her you can.
Keeping the cairn safe is my top priority here, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck, Cahal. I've ID'd the civilians taking...
Commander intend to do about these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do.
Ava, I'm at the entrance to the site.
Good. The dam is down below. I'll give you the targets once you're in.
Try to be careful.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
Well, you'll just have to ask them when you see them. Like a man.
The attack.
Okay, let's go.
The main elevator is the only way to reach your targets. You should see a big warehouse door. It's just behind that.
Got it. Perhaps I'll pay her a visit.
From above.
How are you doing, Rodko?
They've taken the bait. Don't waste time.
Huh? Smoke that! What? Someone collect...
I'm inside.
Okay. I'll mark the terminals where you need to plug me in. And once you're finished, I'll guide you to the extraction point.
Hello there.
We just got a call from the fracking site. Apparently there's been a drop in voltage that's affecting their electric fence.
Huh. Well, let's hope.
Call security!
Rod, go. How are you holding up?
All right for now, but we'll be falling back soon.
Hey.
Oh, Lord!
Something's up, oh, huh?
I've disconnected the first terminal.
Perfect. Adana, how are you doing with the Deceptors? They'll be ready in a few minutes.
We're under attack! Send more men! This beast is gonna eat us all!
I want an additional unit right now!
Dispatch a battle! We need additional
Second terminal's disconnected.
Great. The deceptors are just about ready. They'll make it look like everything's still up and running. Endrin won't notice a thing.
That's the last terminal sorted.
The deceptors are ready, Ava.
I'm on it. Okay, I'm in the dam's control system now. We're good to go. Gahal, it's time to withdraw. I'll tell Rodko.
I've identified a vehicle exit. I'll open it for you.
I've secured the turbine's perimeter. All clear. I've requested the report.
In God's name! This to be a bad dream. This is gotta be
Ouais, finalement tu t'es lancé, ouais, je me suis lancé un petit coup pour voir un peu la gueule que ça avait, quoi. Ouais, c'est pas le jeu de l'année. Mais bon, la cinématique d'entrée, elle est bien, quoi. Et j'ai bien peur qu'il y ait pas grand chose quand même dans ce jeu. Appuie sur R2, tu seras plus fluide. R2, ah ok, d'accord. Il y a peut-être des petits trucs que j'ai pas encore saisis.
Me too, Eddie. Me too.
C'est verrouillé. Si je prends le chien là. T'as pas tout capté, normal. Ouais, bah ouais, je vais voir un peu par la suite. Qu'est-ce que ça dit? Pour l'instant j'ai pas grand chose, j'ai... Merde. La manette a plus de pile, putain merde. Pour l'instant j'ai pas grand chose de débloqué. J'ai le super truc quand j'ai monté la jauge. Oh merde, putain, ils m'ont crevé. Putain. Ils m'ont crevé la gueule. Ouais, t'as une position pour les attaques de force, j'ai vu, puis une position pour être rapide, de ce que j'ai compris. Ouais, je crois qu'il y en a une, c'est pour les attaques rapides, pour être plus rapide, et l'autre, c'est pour frapper plus fort, je crois. Les fumiers, ils m'ont bien dérouillé. J'aurais dû enclencher mon super pouvoir. Ah ouais, là, c'est verrouillé. Et par là. Prends ça. sauter comme ça et là tu frappes pas. Putain. Voilà. Bon robot, c'est pas mal. J'essaie de mettre tous les petits. Non, pas de vie. Waouh, putain, gros truc dans la gueule. Et là, il un peu. C'est pas encore un petit. Arrête, ils m'ont eu, tu déconnes. L'autre est mieux, t'es plus rapide, sinon tu vas en chier. Ouais, je mets plutôt l'autre rapide. Et eux, tu peux les passer sans te taper, tu peux tuer en étant silencieux. Position est pas terrible, vieux. Ouais, la position quand t'es en mode costaud, là, t'es tout lent. Par contre, tu dois frapper plus fort, mais je préfère être en mode de garou. Tu peux esquiver un peu. Putain, mais ils vont crever la gueule, les enfoirés. Ils vont crever la gueule. Par là. C'est vrai que moi je connais tout le monde, mais... merde. Je vais aussi le silencieux. Je comprends pas que je teste alors que tu m'avais dit que je jouerais pas. Ah, je t'avais dit, je savais pas trop ce que j'allais foutre, ça allait dépendre du repas. Et du coup, sur Nancy, il y avait personne dessus. Ça me faisait chier de me poser. Oh merde. Là, je peux pas recharger ma vie. Là, du coup, tu peux partir sur quoi? Oh merde. Ouais, j'ai pas encore bien esquive avec le rond. C'est pas mal, mais... Je vais dérouiller. Ouais, bah lui, il est pas prêt. En fait, je l'ai installé et avec 10 minutes aussi, du coup en 10 minutes il était installé, je pensais que ça allait être aussi plus long que ça. Oh putain. Oh putain, des robots. Ouais. Ça va chier. Super truc là. Ok. Mais là. Slash duo, ouais. C'est pas un jeu pour toi là. Pas trop, c'est pas trop mon genre de jeu, mais bon. La cinématique que t'avais postée, elle avait l'air sympa quand même. Mais c'est vrai que c'est pas les jeux que je joue d'habitude, ça. Ça c'est juste pour faire le tour. J'avais dit que c'était bourrin. Ah ouais c'est ça, c'est des shoot and up ou je sais plus quoi, les machins où tu fights tout quoi. Tu m'as pas écouté. Oh bah c'est pas grave vieux. Ça va me faire patienter un peu pour le jeu de la lune. C'est quoi ça? Faut rien faire. Ça je peux l'ouvrir. Ah j'ai vu la cinématique que t'avais postée là, la bande-annonce, elle était sympa. Après, voilà. C'est un petit jeu quoi. Mais ouais c'est bourrin. C'est bourrin. Tu déglingues tout. T'arraches tout. Et tu pètes tout. Moi j'ai kiffé. Ouais bah ouais. Pour ceux qui aiment ce genre de jeu où c'est assez bourrin. Ah, je suis plus quand même scénario et tout ça. Bon après ça fait un petit jeu quoi.
Good. And they don't suspect a thing. The plan worked perfectly. Go check in with Rodko. And pop by to see Adana if you've got the time. She'd appreciate it.
Je retourne voir l'autre.
This is where Rodko and the others staged their distraction.
Voilà. Pareil l'autre dans Metal Gear un peu.
Have you had time to plan our next
Tu veux
steps?
jusqu'à quelle heure? Ouais, je vais arrêter là. Tu veux qu'on aille chercher des tomates?
I know, and I'm ready.
J'ai plus de tomates.
Go get
C'est
Ava
chaud.
and Adana. It's time to attack our final
Tu veux
target.
prendre le pétou en même temps?
The plan is simple. No unnecessary risks. We go in as a small team and get the data on Ingrid's twisted experiments.
Je sauvegarde là et puis on va aller au
The room
jardin.
housing the data we're after is impossible to unlock from the outside. Trust me, we tried. Which is why I need you, Cahal, to connect me to the server in their central control room so I can open the way for Adana.
The problem is, even if we manage to open the door, that room is under high surveillance. I'd be detected before I manage to recover anything.
So Ava said. We need security to keep its eyes off the screens for a few minutes so you'll have room to work. Blowing up the refinery should do it. I'll handle that.
That would put the site out of action and get their whole security team's attention. 2 birds with 1 stone.
But that still won't buy you too much time, 80. You'll have to be quick.
3 minutes is all I need.
To be quick.
And then our problems are solved.
Ava, you'll be in charge of coordination. I'm counting on you. Cahal, we'll meet in the area that links their outpost to the fracking site.
Okay, we'll draw less attention that way. But if the outpost raises an alarm...
Declan and I will jam their communications, just in case.
Adana, you go about your normal workday until you get the signal. Everyone else, we attack this evening. I wish you all the best of luck.
Voilà. Hop. Bon bah écoute, à tout de suite vieux.